Hello, shalom, salam, and welcome to our launch of the campaign Reclaiming Identity. It's not by chance that we're launching this project on November 30th, the day established by the State of Israel to commemorate the refugees of Arab lands. As Jews departed and were exiled from their homeland, Arab lands, they were thrown into a new reality, one of new trials and tribulations and much power and success. We recognize that to reach the point of celebrating our heritage, many of us have been faced with the struggle of being recognized ourselves among a larger identity that didn't recognize our heritage. The challenges and efforts to reclaim our identity is the story we will tell today. The story of heroes in different parts of the world who stand proud to tell and live their unique story, not as a contrast, but as a new dimension in the colorful fabric of the collective Jewish identity. As you listen to the live and recorded stories we collected for you from around the world, we hope you will be inspired and gain strengths that will enrich us as individuals and our community as a whole. We invite you to share questions in the Zoom chat and we'll try and answer as many as possible. Please also put into the chat from where in the world you're joining us today. We'd love to see where all of our people are coming from. Today, we will acknowledge the rich heritage that was lost across the Arab lands in Iran on behalf of our co-hosts, Ele Tamar, the Center for Jewish Heritage, Center for Jewish Heritage, Dahan Center, Ecole Maimonides, and One Table. Together, we'll go on a journey that will visit people in the UAE, USA, Canada, UK, and across Europe. Please do invite your friends to join, even if it's only for a portion of the program. We are also broadcasting on Facebook, so you'll be able to see it afterwards. Please be sure to join with us. Let us start by introducing who we are. The ASF Institute of Jewish Experience is a digital and physical experiential learning initiative to revitalize the legacy which is rooted in the Sephardic tradition. Restoring the rich mosaic of Jewish history is essential to the Jewish future and understanding contributions to today's world. We want to give a special thanks to our sponsors, and for much of our programming, those same sponsors, the La'ad Leadership Fund. It's only with sponsors and donations that we can continue and enhance all the programming that we do. Today, we're going to focus on identity. How do we define ourselves? And how do others define us? In our online course, The Crypto Experience, Professor Hilda Nassimi challenges participants to ask, who am I? What makes me me? And what makes a Jew? Dr. Christine Hayes notes that by definition, establishing an identity by default means creating a boundary. Some are porous and some are not permeable at all. And that's our challenge here, to see where we can fix the porous parts and which ones should not be permeable. The concept of identity must occur in juxtaposition to distinction. To be with identity supposes that which is not identical, that which is distinct, as was said by Robert Pennington. Taking this to today's topic, in order to have a common Jewish identity, do we all have to look and act the same? Was there a time that you felt as if you were the other, even though you were in a Jewish setting? Yet here we talk about the importance of pride in one's heritage within the greater Jewish context, within the narrative. This campaign is established in order to acknowledge the prejudice and the feeling of the other, whether it's you or the other. Cultural identity is a concept in cultural space and time, just as in physical space. No two objects, no two identities can occur in the same space and time. We recognize identities and distinguish them from one another according to positions determined by the various cultural dimensions. Does that mean that if I eat chont, Leah eats kubane, and Miri eats chamin on Shabbat, we're not part of the same community? We don't have the same identity?